Kushala Daora. This one's a familiar sight to anyone who's played Monster Hunter before. A silver steel dragon with a truly infuriating command of gale force winds. With that in mind, the first point in preparing for this fight seems rather obvious, the windproof skill. This will certainly help and make things easier, but it is far from essential. However, many actions taken by Kushala Daora can cause some level of wind stun, so it's certainly something to keep in mind when setting your decorations. Second, the silver spanner spends a lot of its time in the air. This means that one of the most useful things you can bring to the fight is a rucksack full of flash pods. I mean it, a full 3 flash pods, then a full 10 flash bugs to craft more ammo. This will make the fight much easier. Flash pod, and then another flash pod. Just when you're sick of it, just when you think things could not get any cheaper, then another flash pod. Just keep an eye on where you intend to bring it down. Kushala Daora is dangerous because it can control huge areas of the battlefield with tornadoes. If you bring it down inside one of these, then your chance to do some extra damage is wasted. Other than that, prepare for this fight as you would any other. A standard armor skin should be enough here. Kushala Daora has a shield that slowly develops over the course of the fight. After a certain point, it will begin to repel projectile attacks from bows and bowguns. Because of this, it's best to stick to melee weapons and try to go for one with Elder Seal properties. Staggering it with Elder Seal weapons will reduce its shield. The main things to watch out for are the dragon's high mobility whilst airborne and the number of different ways it has to temporarily stun you. Without the earplugs and windproof skills, Kushala Daora is going to get a few free hits in, so keep your health topped up at all times. The Divine Protection skill can help prevent one of these cheap shots from taking you down entirely. It also has a lot of long-range attacks with a wide radius. Try to keep close and off to its side where it'll have a harder time hitting you. There's almost no safe distance from a Kushala Daora. This Elder Dragon is very weak to thunder, with a secondary weakness to dragon element attacks. It is weak to both poison and blast, with a standard resistance to stun and a strong resistance to all other status ailments. Its weak points are its head, forelimbs, and tail. The head and wings can be broken. The tail can be severed. Kushala Daora is very easy to find. Starting from the camp in Area 8, proceed to Area 3. It's visible almost as soon as you leave the camp. This area has a small slope and a large ledge which provide opportunities for jumping attacks. It's also quite open, giving you plenty of room to work your way around Kushala Daora's powerful area denial tactics. After a short fight here, the Elder Dragon will flee to Area 9. This area is very similar, albeit with a ledge of lesser height. Once bested here, it will flee to Area 8. It will position itself under a large stalactite that could be brought down for a damage burst and a stun. This area also contains Vita Lilies. After this, it will limp back to its nest in Area 3. If you want to resort to the old barrel bomb trick, then you need to bring the glider mantle with you. With that equipped, latch onto a wedge beetle and sail over to the raised platform in the centre. Just be sure not to make a mess of this like I did. Several tornadoes will kick up around this part of the fight, so take extra care to mind where you bring the dragon down if you have any remaining flash pods. It shouldn't take long to clip its wings permanently. The Kushala Daora armor has the Ice Attack, Handicraft, Focus, Evade Window, and Evade Extender skills. It also has a set bonus that makes you totally immune to all wind pressure stuns. Kushala Daora can be quite difficult at first. It can take a while to get used to its area of effect attacks. It's also possible to be unlucky with the different stun states it has at its disposal. This is doubly true if you have not yet crafted weapons with Elder Seal, which are recommended for this fight. With the proper weapon and plenty of flash pods, it's quite manageable though. Good luck and happy hunting.